Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. Today we got a little cheeky and practically risk-free exploit. So ask yourself these questions. Are you sick of having no gold? Annoyed because you're low level? Are you tired of being a loser? But Synergy, I don't want to be a loser. I'm sorry, but with that jumper there's no helping you, kid. If you answered yes to any of those questions, then this could be the video for you. Now the first thing we're going to need is a harpoon rowboat. I was right next to Crook's Hollow and a rowboat always spawns there, and we were lucky enough that it was a harpoon one. Now you got your harpoon rowboat attached, you want to head to Crooked Mast. You may have noticed that I don't have an emissary flag up. We'll get to that in a bit. When you've reached Crooked Mast, you want to put down the quest A Medley of Gold Hoarder Voyages and get out your wayfinder compass. If you see it start jingling, then we're good to go.
Get your fat ass
on that island and dig that son of a gun up. Now 9 times out of 10, the parchment for the dig up will be for Crooked Mast as well. So all we got to do is dig around the sand area to dig up the chest. Usually it's at the bottom of the island. I was lucky enough to get the X on the first piece. Yeah, it still took me 2 attempts to find it. Now the key will always be for Kraken's Fall, 100% of the time. When you've done that, cancel that voyage and revote up another one. Now you're not always going to get the parchment on this island, but most of the time you do. Just re-roll until you get it, and then get as many keys as you want. Now I'm just going to let it play from here so you can see how long it takes from the putting the voyage down to digging up the key. But do bear in mind, and this is no bullshit, that was the longest one it took me to find. All the rest were quicker than that. That's still pretty good if you ask me. Now I decided to only dig up 6, because that was enough for me. Now what you want to do is put all your keys in your rowboat and row over to Kraken's Fall. When you get there, row up to the vault entrance. Now the reason why we don't have a flag up is so if there's any grade 5 reapers on the server, they can't see where you are. Plus, you don't actually get any reputation when you touch the loot, like you would normally when it's in a vault. Only reputation when it goes onto your ship. Now it's time to start doing all 6 vaults. Don't ask me why I took the keys down there, I'd had a bit of a brain fart. Now just empty out the first vault. Now you're going to want to get out before the door closes, because the last thing you want to do is be trapped in there and die and end up back on your ship. So you better haul ass and get all that loot out. Bonus tip for you, you can actually complete the puzzle in the treasure vaults just with one medallion. Stick it in and see what picture you get. We got a chalice, so you go to the last one until you see a chalice. So it's double chain and key down. There can only be two possible solutions, so to do it with one medallion is quick and easy. Once I got all the loot out, I started to move it up to the top straight away, just to break it up so I ain't got to do it all at the end. Then I harpoon them suckers onto the rowboat and started the next vault. Then just rinse and repeat until all 6 were done. Now all 6 are done, just look at the amount of loot on the rowboat. Now it's time to go back to your ship, and hopefully it hasn't been sunk, but it doesn't matter if it has, because that's the whole point. You haven't lost nothing. There he is, he's still sat there. Now I head to Galleon's grave to go and put up the emissary flag. And then head back down to Kraken's Fall to pick up my reward. As you can still see, I still have a grade 1 emissary flag before I put this loot on. Something tells me that the server couldn't handle it. It booted me out as I attached the rowboat. Motherfucker! But when I rejoined, I did have the grade 5 flag. But I wasn't going to do all that lot again, just to prove it to you. Now let's go and sell and see how much gold and reputation we get. Woohoo! I tell you what, harpooning this lot felt like it took forever. Sell, sell, sell! So here's the rundown of it all. It took 1 hour and 57 minutes from start to finish. That's from when I spawned, to getting the rowboat, to getting 6 keys, to doing 6 vaults, and to selling. We made a total of 9 levels in reputation. Proof's on the screen right now. Not bad, not bad. And we made nearly 313,000 gold in just under 2 hours. So 150,000 an hour. Again, not bad. But remember also, high risk, high reward. This is low risk, so the reward isn't the best. But chances are, you're not going to have your shit stolen. Now a lot of effort goes into making these videos. So why don't you hit that little subscribe button just to help a fella out. And until next time, you filthy scallywags, keep pirating, plundering and pillaging.